Hallo Leute, die heutige Geschichte lautet Update. How do I M31 accept how I'll be treated by my brother-in-law from my SO34F going forward? Hi all, I did a post about a month ago covering this issue I was having. I don't know if Reddit has been the best place to go to, but it's cathartic to at least write out how I'm feeling. The comments are appreciated, even the criticisms. While I haven't been able to respond and see every single one, I truly do understand and appreciate where they're coming from. So I'd spoken with my SO about the fact her racist, misogynistic brother is coming to the wedding. In fact, up until last week, we've been having a lot of arguments about it. I'd explained how awful it feels that someone who uninvited me from his wedding gets to come to ours, with the things he says and does, and how he's treated me these past 8 years. My SO has said in turn that the situation is complicated. There's a time where he wasn't always this twisted, and there were good moments with him. He'd also looked out for her and his mother when his father died unexpectedly about 10 years ago. And she won't have him have an active role in the wedding. She'll only have him in photos with her and her mother, and he'll be a passive participant at the wedding, not an active one. I pointed out it's fact he's coming at all. Things came to a head a couple of weeks ago. We stayed up really late on a work night talking about it. That day, I'd told her I would be starting therapy again, as her decision about her brother cut me quite deeply, and I need to do some work on it. She didn't fight to defend his place in the wedding this time. Instead, she apologized. She said she underestimated how inviting him, which she states was a really hard decision for her, would make me feel, and for that, she's sorry. She now has to accept she's made the wrong decision. She feels guilty because she thought it was the best choice overall, compared to potentially compromising the relationship with the sister-in-law and nephew and niece, and that she agonized over the decision. I told her it didn't seem like she struggled all that much, especially with how hard she fought and argued for him to have a place there. I told her I see her differently now, as I've never seen her fight that hard before for anything, and then she fights for him. She apologized and said she knows she made the weak decision, and wishes there was someone I could invite that would make her uncomfortable, just so she could feel better and tolerate it from me. She said she knows I can do better with someone else who wouldn't be as weak, who could have made a hard decision, and she has to live with what she's done. Apparently her friends are also questioning her on it, although she won't give me names, and I'm suspect to how true that statement was. I know my mother did, and like a fool, I argued against my mom to defend her. The next day, I told her that there's a part of me which actually considered leaving. Of course, things blew up. It came up again about how hard the decision was for her. I'd explained that I know how complicated family situations can be. My abusive, drug-addicted father had single custody of me virtually my whole childhood over my mother, and in the end, I had to make the hard choice to cut him off completely. I've even uninvited some of my closest family members because of how they acted at my sister's wedding and then towards my SO and me. She even offered to tell her brother not to come, but I feel after all the arguments we've had, and how I never really got asked for my opinion on it, it feels too little too late despite her guilt. And as much as I'm trying not to, there is a part of me that hates myself and resents her. I said to her I feel as if someone with more self-respect would have stopped tolerating all this long ago. I started therapy this Thursday past. It was good, hard but good. The problem is, as I said to my SO, this whole situation has been a kick in the teeth to me, and as much as she's sorry, I see her differently. The part I'd never mentioned to her is that I've never seen her fight this hard for herself, for her to lose weight, she's obese, or for me. And as the therapist pointed out, I need to process that I don't feel as safe anymore, as comfortable to be open with her, and that's going to take time. But even then, I know things won't be the same anymore. So how do I move forward from here? TLDR, my SO's racist, misogynistic brother is coming to our wedding, despite treating me horribly for 8 years. I'm cut up about it and going to therapy. How do I move forward? Vielen Dank, dass ihr unserer Geschichte gefolgt seid. Wenn ihr mehr sehen wollt, lasst bitte ein Like da und abonniert.